Hello everyone, welcome to this tutorial in which you will learn the basics of how to use Fathom. So what is Fathom? Fathom is dynamic software for learning and teaching statistics and data analysis to our high school and college introductory levels. Fathom um, is a very user-friendly software. Comparing to other softwares such as Excel, which is a very well-known software designed by Microsoft for data analysis. Fathom has the following advantages. One of them is the way that the menu works. Everything it works on this screen clear that you see over here. The tab, as this appears, a collection, tables, graph, summary, estimate, text, model, slider, meter, and text. All then can be dragged to the screen by clicking and dragging to it. The collection tab, if I proceed to explain what it is basically the tab on which where you can upload the information that you want to analyze, whether it is from your computer, from online. A table is you can build a table of numbers or a summary of data. We can also be the table that you can take it from online. Summary, the specific data that you want to analyze, estimate, test, like if you want to test a hypothesis. The model, if you want to be a linear model, like a simple regression, linear regression and everything. And also the sliders is more like in terms of if you want to compute a timer or something, which is pretty cool. The meter got different type of meters like temperature, accelerator, light sensors, and everything. Text box, where you can type any information, um, or anything else. So all these cool features, easily to handle, as you can see. All what it takes is just dragging. Let's proceed to explain how useful is the um, use of Fathom applying to what I just mentioned. I will not leave for now the collection tab because it's going to be useful for the purposes. I will proceed and go online, and this random website shows me the electric vehicles that were sold in 2021 by countries. Obviously, as you can see, China over 50%, which is understandable based on on the size of the countries and the country and the it seems like they've been going through to a process of the economic development pretty accelerated. So I proceed, as you can see, just copying the table by hitting just Control C, go back to Fathom. I select the collection tab that I drag to the screen, then right click on it, click paste cases. We can also could be also working if you hit Control V. All the data that I took from online, it will already be uploaded or has been uploaded to this tab. Once I uploaded, all these yellow spheres, notice that appear they were not before. It means now that this information contained on this digital box. Let's proceed to use something useful with that data. I will go proceed once the box is selected to drag the table tab to the screen. As you can see, the information appears in the exact same format that I copied it from the website. Notice that it says the country, the number of sales, and the percentage of electric vehicles sold in the exact same format appears on this screen. If you want to analyze, let's say, see the number of vehicle in the graph, comparing to the country, you can usually do that really easy instead of typing information or one by one as you would do in other type of software. Fathom, all what you gotta do is just drag the box as graph to the screen and do the following. You're gonna do pick which one will be your axis, like your x axis or y axis. You can do either one, just one parameter. Here on Fathom is known as an attribute. If I drag it to the screen, it will appear right away. And then I decide what type of graph it will show. In this case, this is just a name of the country. Let's say I want to drag the country comparing to the sale. And I will use on the y-axis and I will proceed and drag the numbers. Notice that now the graph shows uh, is graphing on a dot plot the country against the number of cars sold in 2021 automatically with label it all the axes. Want to pick a different table, I mean graph, I can easily just pick one from the available over here and it will show me obviously China leading. It's easy to see that it's a very um, large comparing to the other countries. I can build a different type of graph in with about the same data with on the same screen. Let's proceed. If I want to see like a whisker box, I drag the graph again and I proceed and let's drag the number of sales on the box. Notice that is already on the screen and I want to hit the box plot. You can see the data show me a graph with a dot plot. And obviously, China is this one, this little dot right here that you can click. It will appear on red and on the table light up as blue for them. They are outlier. If I want to test the values or do anything fun with it, let's see. Um, I wanna test some regression with that. I wanna pick the simple regression, and I pick an attribute on the number of sales again, and the percentage. Let's see, it shows me right here. The sample is a clear correlation, which just might be showing a little mistake or error. Let's see. Okay, seems like now working properly. Thing is, there you go. Now it works. Showing me I pick a 12, a sample of 12 with a correlation coefficient, but it's not working obviously because I picked the same attribute twice. But the idea is automatically it it will show you like the all analyzing the data that you express on this graph. I wanted to do another like a let's say a test, and I just gonna put it over here. Let's say a hypothesis test. You can be the you can put choose what kind of test you wanna do in this data set. I will pick in this case the test the mean. Right away, it will if I drag let's say the number again, the number of cars sold, automatically it tells like on a 12 count of data, it has a mean of over half a million cars and with a standard deviation of 947,000, which is very large. Obviously, China is causing this be different. If I going to, if I let's say I delete this attribute, let's see, text. Okay, got it. If I'm gonna delete this one, and I will pick this attribute now. Instead, I'm gonna delete this table, delete this case. There you go. Now I can easily see that there will be a huge difference when I analyze the mean on this data. It's really now is the mean is at 309,000, which is a more even number. If you can also see on this graph that I have up here on the whisker plot and the boss plot, it doesn't have the outlier, which is China. So all this type of uh, analysis can be done really easily in a fast pace, which is enhance the students of mathematical learning and conceptual understanding, saving a lot of time, which is especially when it comes to do the tedious process of entering data. You can easily, let's say, design some task by typing here anything you want. Vector, for example, blah blah blah, anything that you want, and the students can just uh, write about what they see, uh, simple by just learning how to use this software. Again, it's a very interactive software, dynamically easy to use, handled and very well recommended for teaching and learning. One of the disadvantages that I think is worth to mention about Fathom is the data is not set. You can move points around, which is would obviously change uh, the whole data set. I mean, with this freedom of manipulation is not good for the students, in my opinion, because the whole purpose of uh, it's good to see the change, how things change dynamically. However, um, for certain purposes, it's good to see to keep the data set not being able to be changed, especially when it comes for real life values like all this information I just took from the website. And I don't think it is necessary. It's definitely to be changed. And so that's one of the down points. But other than that, is mostly advantages, and don't be afraid to use. As you can see, also by the way, once I deleted the collection tab, all the screens and the windows in the main screen disappear because all it was based on information on the collection tab that I had. Thank you for watching the tutorial, and see you again on the next video.